The offseason is here. The draft is in a couple of days. It's time for another round of Talking Habs Hot Takes. Another dirty dozen hot takes for you right now. Do I know what I'm talking about, or I don't know? We'll find out. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. All right, so the draft is just a couple days away. The offseason is officially here, and it's time for some hot takes, let's have some fun with it. So these hot takes, some are draft related and some are just offseason related, and let's waste no more time and let's just get right into them right now. The first one is something I've talked about before. Everybody who watches me regularly knows my opinion on this ad. Number one, Nick Suzuki will be named team captain at the draft. He'll then step up to the mic and to announce Montreal's first overall pick. Yeah, I think, this is marketing just it's set up perfectly. We know they're going to name a new captain. I'm 99.9% sure it's going to be Nick Suzuki. It just seems perfect timing to name him as the captain as they name him as the person coming up to the mic to announce the first pick. I just think that the fans just go crazy, and I think that's what's going to happen. So that's hot take number one. Hot take number two. Habs pick center Shane Wright with the number one pick. You heard it here first, guys. I've been saying this for the whole time. Shane Wright will be the first pick overall. Montreal will pick Shane Wright. And that's my hot take. If you're a Slafkovsky person, which I don't, I like Slafkovsky, just not that quick, not that early. But if you're thinking he's going to be number one, I guess it's a hot take for you. Number three is the team they do not pick GM Kent Hughes' son Jack in the first round or at all. I think it's pretty clear. Kent has said that he's not doing it. Kent has told Jack that he's not picking him. I think the Habs would want to stay away from the look of any kind of nepotism. Unless Jack drops significantly and then they go, wow, he's a steal here. I don't expect that to happen, and I don't think they're going to pick him in anyway. I know Jack interviewed at the Combine said, no, my dad already told me they're not picking me at all. And he's happy with that. So next one is the number 4. Montreal does not trade power forward Josh Anderson, power horse. Unless it might happen while I'm doing this that they traded him. No, I don't think the Canadians are going to trade him. The main reason is if Montreal's going to trade him means you've got to overpay for him. I don't really see too many teams really wanting to overpay that much for Josh Anderson. He is a little streaky. I love the guy, and I think he's perfect here. He's a lot of what we need. He brings a lot other than offense when, that streaky side. He does bring a lot other than that. And, he's staying. He is staying. Number 5. Now, I made a spelling error in this, so please don't say anything. The team names 3 alternates. That's the A on the sweater. Because it's a new player, Brendam Gallagher. Don't know how that got by me, but it's. I think Brendan Gallagher will not be traded. I think Brendan Gallagher obviously keeps his A. Josh Anderson, who I think wore it off and on last season, I think he keeps it as a regular thing. And the surprise here and the hot take of this, in my opinion, is I think Alex Romanov is going to get an A. I think Alex Romanov deserves an A. I thought he played quite well last season in his second season. He ate up big minutes on the first pairing. I think maybe even as to get him to easier to take a bridge deal that I believe he'll sign, they're going to give him the A, and I think he's deserving of it. And it's not just to get him to sign a bridge deal. So Alex Romanov will also have an A. They usually name 3. They only have 2 every game. But all right, next one, which is number 6. Number 6. Carey Price will not be fully recovered from his knee injury and will not be ready to start the 2022-23 season. I'm not happy about that, but I think it's almost a no-brainer. I think if there was any kind of significant progress or anything, good news, or we'd heard something by now, it just seems like he's not going to be ready to start the season. I think at best he'll play some games next season, but there's a good possibility he'll play none, but he will not start the season. That's my hot take. I don't want that to be a hot take of mine, but it is. Number 7. Did I say that there's going to be a bonus one at the end? So when you hear number 12, don't run away. Number 7, defenseman Kaiden Guhle wins a spot in the lineup at training camp. And I'm kind of really saying, not just, for 9 games and see how he's doing. I kind of think Kaiden Guhle is going to cement a spot in training camp. Third pair to start the season at least and let him work his way up. But I think Kaiden Guhle will be here and here to stay. That's my opinion. I have the right to it. Number 8, Coach Marty promotes from within the organization, naming Franky Bouillon as an assistant coach in charge of development. Now, if you notice, I didn't say to replace Luke Richardson. I'm not saying Franky Bouillon is the defensive coach, but he's a developmental coach, I believe, with the Rocket and in the organization. And I think they did say before Richardson left that he was thinking of adding another coach as well. I think that's going to be Franky Bouillon. So this is not to replace Luke Richardson, but Franky Bouillon becomes a member of the staff. Well-deserved. I always like that guy. It's a guy that, like a Marty St. Louis, had to always fight through to get what he got. He always had to prove himself. And I think that's a great attitude that he can teach to the young kids. So there you go. Number 9. Number 9, this is the big one, and this is a real hot take. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm right here. Jeff Petry, Mike Hoffman, the 2022 second-round pick. That's a 2022 second-round pick. A 2022 fourth-round pick. They've got 2 seconds and 3/4, I think, to Philadelphia for the 2022 fifth overall pick, James Van Riemsdyk and Oskar Lindblom. Van Riemsdyk carries a $7 million contract for 1 more year. Lindblom, a $3 million contract. He becomes an RFA at the end of the season. Now, why do I say that could be the deal if they deal with Philadelphia? They're sending $10.5 million over to Philadelphia, taking back 10. So as far as money-wise for Philadelphia, that's, they could say, well, we're even up there. Philadelphia apparently did not hire Tortorella to rebuild the team. They're expecting to kind of turn it around quick with trades and stuff. So I could see possibly if you're going to get a fifth overall pick, this is the team. It's the right situation. It could possibly happen. Now, to go with that hot take, there's another one coming up. I think we're at number 10. I think it's the next one, actually. So remember that. Jeff Petry, Mike Hoffman, a second, a fourth to Philadelphia for the 5th overall, James Van Riemsdyk and Oskar Lindblom. Number 10 hot take. James Van Riemsdyk is bought out. He has 1 year left on the contract. The team saves $3.417 million after trade and buyout on James Van Riemsdyk. You got to give something to get something. So, and in order to make that work, you got to take back some of their bad contracts because they're not going to take $10.75 million from you and not send something back. So, overall, they're lower down. You can maybe if you don't have any plans for Lindblom, really, you could waive him possibly. If he doesn't get picked up. You can send him down to the minors, save another $1.1 million. And, you're $4.5 million, a little over that, saving on the cap. That's Hoffman's salary. So you saved a significant amount of money. Jeff Petry has been moved. You get that 5th overall pick. And they have the other draft picks. That's what they're there for, to make deals. Will it happen? I don't know. It's a hot take. Both of those, I guess, because one has to happen for the other to happen. Number 11. Habs hold on to the 26th pick overall and have 3 first-round picks. I really do think Montreal would like to hold on to that pick. If they make a deal to move up, I'm kind of thinking they're going to try not to use that pick if possible. They want to make as big a splash at this draft because it's in Montreal as they possibly can. I believe that, while doing it smartly. I believe that too. Number 12 pick. Remember, there's a bonus after this one. Don't leave yet. Habs pick Cutter Gauthier with that number 5 pick acquired from Philadelphia. Cutter Gauthier moved up on the list from around the 12th, 13th rank up to number 5 by Bob McKenzie. I like Cutter Gauthier. I don't know a ton about him. What I like about him is if you really want Juraj Slafkovsky and you cannot, I don't think Jersey's giving up that pick. They want him. So I don't see how you're getting him if you don't pick him first. I don't think they're going to pick him first. So you're not getting Slafkovsky. I kind of think one of 2 guys is the next best solution. One of them is Cutter Gauthier. The other was Connor Geekie. Gauthier rated higher right now. You reach for him, and you've got that big scoring left winger, and that's what they're looking for. And that's why I'm saying it. There you go. I can babble more, but I won't. Here is the bonus, and this is about a defensive coach. Nothing to celebrate here, but Larry Robinson does not sign on as the defensive coach. As much as we'd all like to see that happen, believe me, I'm not saying it because I don't like Larry Robinson. I love the guy. I love him as a player. Met him once and got his autograph. And but why would Larry Robinson at his age want to come here and be a defensive coach here? Once upon a time, he wanted to do that. They didn't want him. I think it's too late. I don't think I don't see why he'd want to do that. And I don't see that they're going to ask him to do that, personally. So I don't see that happening. It's a fantasy. If he was younger, I'd be all in on that. But, yeah, so I don't think Larry Robinson's coming back, which is too bad. It would have been nice to have happened at some point, and I don't know why Montreal never did that. It's weird. I don't know what the relationship, bad relationship, maybe from the at the end there where they moved him to LA, maybe something, and it's left over. I mean, I don't know. All right, there you go. There's my 12 plus 1 bonus hot takes for the off season. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Am I crazy? Do you agree with any of them? Do you have any of your own? Let me know in the comment section. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it. Please stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. And thanks for watching. And there'll be a video probably popping up in the corner. Already has, whatever. Please check that out. And I'll see you next time. Ciao, everybody. Have a great one. Bye.